Hello, welcome back to Father and Fun, episode 3 of Outlast.
This is 3? I thought this was 2.
No, because we did 2 the first time through.
Oh,
so
2 wrong. See,
yeah.
My math skills are very, very, very lacking,
well,
as you can see.
It's been a while, I don't blame you. And in that regard, I will catch you up. If you recall, we were trying to turn on the power in the security office, or we got to the security office, we're trying to turn on the power to escape through the front door.
Aha.
And while we were doing that, the creepy priest guy turned off the power, so now we're in the basement trying to turn on the generator, and so here we are. And it's flooded, and that's the panel, and of course it doesn't work to turn on gas pumps and stuff. I actually kind of re-recorded this from last time because I got lost. As you can see,
I'm getting lost just watching this.
Yeah, lost. It's very easy to get lost, and then you just run in a circle for 10 minutes, and it's super boring. So the trick is to just go counterclockwise and flip every switch. So that's the first switch. I'm kind of poking around. One of the confusing things is the prompts. It says, like, press enter to hide, and I thought it was telling me to press enter to, like, turn a valve, but there we go. So as soon as I do that, I know it's going to draw a guy out, so I just make a break for it. Flip the other switch, and then hide under the bed. And it's nice because there's like a sound cue, like the guy starts panting, so you know he's scared, so that kind of warns you to hide.
Why is he scared?
Well, he's the guy being chased down. I mean, it's the main character that is.
Doesn't look scared there. Looks like he's a mean-ass SOB.
No, it's the... Where I'm hiding, I'm the one who's scared.
Oh, you're the one who's scared.
Yeah, I'm scared of that guy.
That guy with the long, like, saber there.
Yeah, I think it's a bat or a club or a chair leg, but...
Whatever it is, it can inflict some damage.
Yeah. It's hard to tell when you're looking at a... through a camcorder. You just don't want to be on the receiving end of it.
What did the guy do? Go hide?
Yeah, he just went looking around for me. So... And that's one of the things I'm not sure of, you know, breaking the fourth wall. I don't know if these people are on set patrols or if, like, they do different subroutines, like, based on what they hear. You know, if they investigate and don't find me, do they reset their patrol, or do they go somewhere else, blah, blah, blah. So, that's just video game logic. So, of course, I'm not done. Gotta creep around. And this is why I told you, we're gonna have a lot of time to fill talking here, because it's just a lot of sneaking and waiting, and there he is!
There he is. He doesn't see you, huh?
Yeah, well, this is the point I realized. He doesn't have night vision, so...
Okay.
So that's the one advantage.
But I'm sure he can hear the sloshing of the water.
You would think, but I guess he's sloshing too. I mean, I can make excuses all the time.
Yeah, there's a whole lot of sloshing going on.
Yeah.
Sounds like a song. Whole lot of
sloshing going on. I wonder who would sing that.
That's back in my days.
So it would be like a British invasion song, or
yeah, something like that. Herman and the Hermits. Whole lot of slashing going on.
Nice. Maybe it's about crossing the pond, quote unquote, or something.
You got a pond right there. In the
yeah, really. Well, there's no British invasion through that pond.
That's true.
So I hope you like night vision. This is like this game is survival horror camera simulator or something. So you can kind of hear him muttering. That's why I hid in the locker. And I hid for a while. So I think there's going to be a crossfade or an edit or something. Because at this point I was still playing at like midnight, and it was very spooky for me as the gamer. I think from this episode afterwards, I started playing in the daytime. Detracts from the experience a bit, but I wait around a lot less.
Well, you can also close the drapes and stuff and pretend it's nighttime.
No, never. That's too
Never.
scary.
Okay.
Then it's boring. Then I hide every chance I get, and it's more editing work for me. So I came in here, I could have sworn there's like a button I need to press. I can't find it. So I have to just buck up and, well, I guess I don't move on yet. I still hear muttering or walking around or something. Since I rendered the video, the sound isn't as clear. But so I hide again. I probably should have just cut out those 2 minutes, but whatever. As soon as I think it's safe to leave. I hear that musical sting and I'm like, oh crap, did I just walk into him? But it seems alright. Another thing is, like, I don't know how much the bad guys can hear. Like, when I vault over a desk, does that alert them? Does that make noise? Again, it's not clear, and that's probably better for the atmosphere, but as a gamer, it's like, crap.
This looks like going down these long tunnels. Looks, you don't have any place to hide.
Yeah.
Or anything. I mean, you're really vulnerable.
Exactly, and it's like, I don't know. In some stealth games, there's like a radar, and you can kind of like, it tells you where people are based on the sounds they're making. That's not here at all. This game has like no player information, no heads-up display, basically. So I think I came back this is the way I came from anyway. So I'm super frustrated, and it's good because eventually I just get sick of creeping around and I start hauling ass, but. Anything you want to talk about?
Well, I'm just looking at this, Devin, saying, like, why would they put certain things down in a basement like that? That's what I'm looking at. Why do they stack up mattresses, and then there's all this other stuff? And
like, did they run out of storage space? Who's bringing the mattresses down anyway?
And who would want to sleep on them after they've been down there in the flooded area, getting wet and moldy and...
I assume the flooding and stuff came after everyone got killed or something, but still, it doesn't really, this is a basement with gas generators. Why is there a bed down there in the first place?
Right. And if somebody was going to actually take it up to a bedroom somewhere, why would they even bother to try to use it? Because it would be really kind of skeevy.
Yeah,
I would think.
And there's no elevator. I mean, we saw an elevator shaft, but I don't think the elevator... There we go. So I finally found it. Of course, I go hide again. So I'm hiding in this locker.
Are you just waiting to see if something starts moving out there?
Yeah, basically. And you can see there was an edit because I was there for way too long. And yet, it's funny, I was in there forever, and then I come out, and look who our friend joins us.
But he can't see.
He didn't see me. I was shocked, and I was also, like, ready to get righteously furious, because I was just hiding in a locker for 10 minutes. And I was like, if I have to do all this over again, he checks the locker. I don't know how long he's going to check it, but I'm going to GTFO. You can see how dark it is in that room, luckily, but... So that should be everything, and I'm just ready to haul ass. Never been in this room, panicked because it's a dead end.
Wow.
But he's not there, so... Running. And this
Run, Evan, run.
Yeah. So, that was a nice little diversion. And now I just have to make my way back out. Come through the way we came. I was so relieved. And there's my usual problem if I try and open the door the wrong way.
It didn't say push or pull.
No, you just have to figure it out. Now it's just like, please don't get hit from behind because you opened the door the wrong way. And of course, I haven't been topside for so long, I forgot, 1, where I was, and 2, what I'm supposed to do, so... Poke around a little bit. And yeah, I don't know how completing that affects anything else, so I'm ready for more obstacles to just jump out. But it looks like we're good. And that figures.
I'm sorry, my son. I didn't want to have to do this to you. But you can't leave. Not yet. There is so much yet for you to witness. Will you see it? Can you? Our Lord, the Wall Rider, tearing his truth into the unbelievers.
So there's that name Wall Rider again, and
the only way out of this place
SWAT
is
people
truth.
just getting tossed about.
Accept the gospel, and all doors will open before you.
And the game continues. So now it's curious, because it's like, you know, we thought it was just weird psychological experiments, but maybe there's something supernatural going on, like... And we get to wake up in a new part of the asylum.
Feeling really hungover.
Yeah, really. It was a party night for Miles Upshur. And as soon as I go a few steps, it reminds me that I need to look through my camcorder to access notes about stuff. Kind of holding my hand there. So Dr. Wernick or Vernick or whatever is at the center of whatever went wrong here, but he died more than 10 years ago, so... I don't know how that affects the timeline. I don't think these people have been here for 10 years because there's just not enough food, but yeah. So we get to meet a new cast of characters, and one of them could decide to ruin our day. And this is like where things get nutty because, you know, in real life there are not, as far as I know, there are not asylums like this. Like this is kind of like how they were in the 1800s or something, you know?
Yeah, well, until fairly recently, I think you'd probably find some kind of kooky places like this around. Maybe not in this country, maybe in other countries,
That's true.
you know.
That's
but,
true.
Yeah. The padded walls.
Yeah, I mean, like, I know that they need to keep criminally insane people someplace, but I was not led to believe that's what this was. Now we've got two more fellows talking about us.
The preacher asked us not to. It would be impolite.
They're all so unattractive, aren't they?
Yeah.
There's an idea.
Like, usually serial killers are actually, like, kind of good-looking, charming people. Not always, but...
Not in this case.
Yeah, this sets a precedent.
They are yours. You look like you've seen a ghost.
So as per usual, like, the sad part about any new areas, I kind of have to explore all of it. Because, one, I don't know where I'm going, and two...
You don't know where you are.
Yeah, I need to scrounge stuff up and... hopefully not miss anything. Apologies to the viewer. I must have missed, at least 3 documents by now, I'm guessing, just because, I try to be thorough, but, I've never played this before.
Have you noticed also there's no toilets in those cells?
Huh. That's a good point.
You just have to wonder what they do.
It never even occurred to me, but, yeah. Especially when you consider some of those doors are locked. It's like, what? Well, that's okay. It's just a game. So yeah, there's just a hole in the wall. We're going to Shawshank Redemption through it.
Yeah.
And this is...
Where's Morgan Freeman when you need him?
I wish he was narrating this.
Yeah.
So,
hey, boy.
So that's a scare, but then there's also... Basically, it's a joke. Is that we walked in on this guy having sex with a corpse. And he's freaking out because it was rude of us to interrupt.
Well, it was.
Yeah, but he's like, you like to watch? That's sick. And it's one of those things where it's kind of like a classic joke, but tensions are so high in this game, I'm like, is anyone going to see the humor in it? Like, now that I look back on it, it's kind of funny, but...
Yeah, I think so.
And that's the end of the episode when I reload my camera. That's it for episode 3. I'm Espresso Steampunk.
And I'm the father of Espresso Steampunk.
Well, Shecky.
And Shecky.
That was it. And thanks for watching. We'll catch you next time.